numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. Sixty Maverick.
Looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Reno.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Nineteen tight. Let's go now. 19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll try and throw it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rig alert. Panther 11. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. He's got Watson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On the jump.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Flat. Ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
And I don't give a fuck about your little 7 points. I don't like the fucking Jets, nigga, so I don't like you. I don't like the Steelers, nigga, so I don't like you. The fuck wrong with you, nigga? You know, I'm finna put my headphones on so I can hear you talking shit. Hold up, bitch. Hold that thought. Hold that motherfucking thought, bitch. Motherfucker. Here, nigga. Pimpin'. Got your little 7 points and you thought you was gonna take it. Yeah, I'm on. You said Wolf Fish Cart 24 on Xbox. You think you could beat me? Who the fuck is you? Alright. I'm finna ask you, bitch. Nigga gonna call me out on my goddamn screen. Like on the nigga that you just call out.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter.
Hey, Wolfgang, whatever your name is, I'll be calling you next. The fuck wrong with you? You just gonna text me and say you think you could beat me? The fuck you thought I was gonna tuck my tail and run? The fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Nigga thought I was his daddy. He thought I was gonna run when I got his mama pregnant. Nah, nigga.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Oh, damn, bro. I think I just found a new combination. I never tried that shit.
Wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Hold up.
So
I think I got one.
A little prompter in snapping this. You'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Hey, y'all chill out. I think I got a play, boy. I just found some shit out. Hold up. Let's see. What we gonna do?
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Finds him over
Julio. I made them dirty birds do
He's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 o'clock, Sunday nigga, touchdown. All black, scrawny, plus the 20 yards. Oh! I throw it around. Hit the wrong button. Hey, good pick, bro.
Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock.
Man, shut your ass up.
With the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously.
Man, get your ass out of the booth.
Putting it away.
You and another nigga talking.
Starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Yeah, I ain't trying to give him that.
They'll run here on first down. Green grass ahead.
Oh my God, up was his sticking. He would have fumbled. He tired. Good play, bro. Good run. I respect that though.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Hey, whatever your name is, Wolfgang Puck. That's what I call you. Hit me, send me a friend request.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets
I'll
football.
play you next, bro. No cap.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
I don't like when people say, "Oh, you think you can beat me?" Like I'm gonna say no. Really?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You be asking rhetorical questions.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
If you say, can I beat
Offense to
you?
the line for
I'll
second
play you
down.
after this game. All right, bro. Send a friend request. Xbox. I don't like Xbox. So I'm going to try to beat your head in. I'm fucking
They're throwing
Xbox.
it.
I remember y'all used to charge a
Watson
nigga to
with the
play,
catch.
to watch
What a hit.
YouTube
He
on
gets
Xbox.
flattened to the
What
ground.
kind of shit is that?
It's
You just
3rd
charge a
and 8.
nigga
Need
$1.
to get a chunk here.
I remember when I was younger. I wrote the CEO of Xbox.
He's dropping back to throw.
I said, fuck
He
you,
had it for a moment, but
your
a
mama,
great
and your
defensive play to
cousin,
jar it
too.
loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
No do what I think he's gonna do.
Trying to throw here out of the gun.
Oh, good play, bro.
Cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ha Clinton Dix. Ha Clinton Dix.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Man,
He'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I'm gonna lie, you pretty
The defense calls a
disrespectful, man.
timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Mm-hmm.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Watson.
Come on, bruh. That's crazy.
Touchdown. The Jets take a 13-0
That shit
lead.
wild, bruh.
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down
I'm
one of these
putting
NFL running
BTA
backs
on
in
this guy.
Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They
Bro,
smell
that shit
goal
crazy,
line.
bro.
It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Hey, good run, nigga. Damn, bruh.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
I took the dishes out the dishwasher. I can't the dick, but she a dick. Fuck off.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away.
Tell you to send my 100 bands.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
My team they ain't run.
Offense
And they ain't
ready to
never run the
begin
ball
this
once.
drive. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon.
Say, why you run the ball, bro? That's why you run. It's too easy.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
They gotta put a bitch up.
Throwing now off play action.
God damn, bro. How you getting in there that fast? Who is that? DeForest Buckner?
And the big play
Wow.
drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow.
Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left.
Wow.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He thought you was just going to take it.
Here's the snap on fourth.
Wow.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Come on, man. Big time on bitch.
Dropping back to throw.
Man, come.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Pickens the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, my God.
Ugly early, intercepted again. And the Jets might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Putting the tight end in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They bring their tight end left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's completed right side. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30.
Damn, bruh. You got me down 28-0, bro.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off.
Bro,
And he found
stiff
some
arm.
running room for a nice gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Let's go, bro.
Kickoff team now.
Got 15 minutes.
Send it away.
Come on, bro.
At least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this
Well, you
is
got,
why
hey,
scouts talk about players
you got the best
closing
O-line
speed,
ever,
Kate.
D-line ever
Once he
played,
senses
boy.
the pressure,
God
he's gonna run
damn.
that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Should never got rid
And that
of
should've
Pay
altered
Manning.
the throw.
The fuck this nigga down him now doing?
Second down carry for Achan. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Here's a throw. He has the first over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Completed to his running back.
Come on, good play, bro. Good play.
For 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
Still caught it, huh?
He makes
Good
his
play.
intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's 2nd and 11.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
Intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings
You
up
gonna have to
3rd down.
battle, nigga. Grab your saddle.
You could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Come on, bro. Fuck off me.
Add some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is
It's
safe.
safe.
1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
They go play action on first. He puts some juice. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the touchdown. They're leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2. Tight end going in motion here. He's throwing for it.
Good play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Good play, nigga. Tighten up, tighten up. Come on, I got 10 minutes.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chooses to bring this one out.
What the fuck? Come on, what the lag on, bro?
Before going down.
They got the lag on the 100, huh?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Good play, bro.
He started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing on 2nd and 4. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from...
Touchdown!
I tried.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. Keeping it on the ground.
Good play.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6.
Come on, get that ball.
Return at the 27.
Get that ball. He thought he was just gonna take it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, good play. Good play.
Back right.
Good play.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Going to the ground
Come on, come on.
first. And he's caught behind the line for a
Trying to get that
loss.
ball. Pause. You know what I mean?
They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They'll run now on 2nd down.
Come on.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. At 7 yards on the run, still 6 to go on 3rd.
Come on.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wait till 4th quarter. Don't hike it. Don't hike it, bro.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it with a lead to start the fourth, but the win's not secure quite yet.
Not yet. You're going to have to fight, boy, for your life, boy. .704, I got to go, though.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 7 o'clock on the
here.
dot.
Back to throw it.
Oh, good play.
That's caught
Good play.
first. And that's a New York
Damn, boy, I should have had Sean Taylor stood up, boy. That would have been a
Close game.
fumble.
They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Yeah, good game, bro. I got to go. Tournament start.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Stays in the pocket. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Design bootleg here. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Offense not going anywhere. They want to. Pass play coming here. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
I got 3 minutes.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back.
Come on.
And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means.
Hey, good game, bro. I got a tournament. Good game.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, Man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
The weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And we're off from Arrowhead. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Able to get it to Barkley. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, 1st drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
You can get 98s. If you do right now, you can get 2 98s. Just about.
Well,
bro,
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6.
Bro, you can have a decent team. They
Starting
give
from
you
the
98s
5.
if you do all the Legends Challenge. You can use 30 tokens.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
You can get 98s. And you can get 90 right now. 90 tokens. That's 3 98s. And then you got team captains. If you do all the
Offense ready to
let's
begin
just say
this
you do all
drive.
the
1st
solo
and 10.
battles and get to legend. You can get, bro, I'm telling you.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be a 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They will not get another play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
Yo, Adley.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I'll tell you after.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's trying another one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're going play action. Achane reels it in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here. Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Mike Evans, him and Mike Evans same size.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. He finds one of his great receivers, Brian. Great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Tap on Deebo Samuel. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins take over at what looks to be the 43-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 34.
Yeah, I like that.
Sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to Davis. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second.
Now we need to get rid of them. So for a very limited time only, we're slashing our prices and bringing back our famous 70% discount. But as soon as our inventory normalizes, this deal is over. So if you're watching this video, don't
Your next match is ready.
grab your knife now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get a truly badass kitchen knife.
Wait a little bit, then I'll join.
And it
I'm
costs
trying to
less
do
than
something
much.
different. I don't want to mess up
When
on
did
me.
men's knives become so boring? What happened to the knives of the Vikings? Or the
Hey, I'm gonna join in like 2
legendary
minutes, bro. I don't want it to mess up on me.
history? We deserve bold, badass blades that not only look good, but feel even better. And this knife? Oh, it's a beast. After using it just once, I was completely blown away. It felt like I was handling a katana. It's razor sharp and crazy durable. This bad boy turns tomatoes into paper-thin slices and steaks into butter. Factory knives are all identical and boring. They dull quickly and can't cut But these ones? Oh boy. Uniquely forged by masters of the blacksmithing art. You can feel the difference the moment you pick one up. And our 10,000 5-star reviews don't lie.
Cuts through bones with ease.
Sharpening? I forgot it exists.
This knife is nuts.
So what are you waiting for? Say goodbye to dull and boring knives that always crave attention. Grab a Masada. That's the real deal. But remember, once we straighten out this mess and our inventory hits normal, the amazing 70% deal is over. Plus, they offer a 30-day risk-free trial. Don't like them? Send them back for a full refund. So don't blow. Buy this premium forged kitchen knife now or cry later.
When we touch here, if you just try this over, that feels nice, yeah? That's good. So just do that because it feels comforting. Because when you were a baby, your mother held you in her arms and she touched you here and it hardwired you to produce delta waves. What I'm going to do with you...
I usually go straight to the match. I'm trying to do something different. Hoping it don't mess up this time.
There's a number of these about. There's one where you look up and move your eyes about. Got 2 press for that. There's another where you tap on various parts of the body. Pretty good. The best one of the lot involves the touch.
He should be here.
Here.
Waiting on me.
Lateral eye movement. So not looking up, which is alpha, looking side to
I feel
side.
like I played this guy before last week.
Because when
I think
you
I
get
did.
traumatized, what happens is 100 hertz wave travels from the thalamus and phosphorates what's called the AMPA receptors, right? A little technical, I know, but when we touch here...
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis.
Yo, bro, we finally get to play. See what this shit about. I remember last week we were supposed to play, but it messed up.
Team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game. That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Nix to throw right away. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now McNabb. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads
Julio.
us to a 3rd and 3.
I make them dirty birds do the Julio.
Right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Out of the gun, McNabb. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. Some consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find the advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Not the bacon juice out your fat ass, boy.
Tracks, give him a yard up to the 42. Throwing Nix. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Achane on 1st and 10. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. It's McNabb. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins post the first points of the